Today we're going to take a look at a coin from the 1988 United Kingdom Brilliant Uncirculated Coin Collection. And they come in folders like this, and you can just kind of open them up. And they talk about the different coins. They go through some of the processes for making them and some of the history. And then inside, encased in this folder, will be one of these. And this is just all the different coins from that particular year. You can see that there's a hole in the middle there, and that's a coin we're going to talk about because we've taken it out, and that is the 1988 new £1 coin, the so-called Royal Shield coin. And we'll close it up, and here it comes right on top of the cover of the 1988. So this cover here is just goes on the outside of the Royal Mint set, and if we look at it, we see that it is a £1 coin. And when they say brilliant uncirculated, they mean brilliant uncirculated. This is just a really shiny, beautiful coin. It's nickel brass, and so it has a kind of a gold color to it. And it is hard as heck to get the light right on it. If we look at this coat of arms, we see that it is a 4-section coat of arms. And in the top left, we see lion supant, 3 lions lying down, and that stands for England. On the right, we see there is a lion rampant, or standing up and charging, essentially. Down here we see, and that is Scotland. Down here we see 3 more lions passant, and they are again lying down. So that's England, England in these corners, Scotland here, and guess what this is? This beautiful harp here is for Northern Ireland. At the bottom it says £1, and we see we have a beaded outer rim. Now, this coin also is one of the ones that has what they call an incused legend on the rim. And that means if you tip up the rim and read, you can read this: Decus et Tutamen. And what that means is an ornament and a safeguard, and that is essentially the motto. See how when my hand touches it, it's so shiny that the heat from my hand actually leaves a little bit of moisture on there, and I leave a fingerprint on there. If we tip it over, we see again the Raphael David Makhlouf portrait of Queen Elizabeth. This is the 3rd portrait, and if we can get that a little bit better illuminated, you'll be able to see that. There we go. And this is, I mean, you can tell why they call it brilliant uncirculated, because this is just an amazingly shiny, beautiful coin. And there is Queen Elizabeth II wearing the George IV state diadem. And around the outside it says Elizabeth II, DG Reg, FD 1988, and again a beaded outer rim. This coin weighs 9.5 grams, is 22.5 millimeters in diameter, and 3.15 millimeters in thickness. They did not make that many of these coins, and that's why this is probably a good year to collect the 1988. They made about 30,000 of these brilliant uncirculated sets. For some reason, they're not that expensive right now. So a weird thing happens sometimes with these mint sets, and that is that this coin, sometimes you can see it listed in this condition for about $10 or $12, but then sometimes you can get the mint set for $8 to $10. So you can get the whole set for what this one coin is listed for, and that's because they didn't make many of these. But it's also, for some reason, collectors don't look at mint sets sometimes when they're buying a single coin. All right, so when we take a look at these mint sets and we break them open, what we're doing is changing the nature of them, of course. And so a lot of collectors would not want this coin or this set now that it's been opened, but that's the way we do it. We just kind of open them so you can see it, and so we can see it and actually touch the coin. All right, that's all we have today.